Hey guys, it's Crystal and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I would hope that you take a moment to click the subscription button below. I'm trying to get my subscribers up in 2018. So this video is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to talk about basically hair product hygiene, if you will. I know I do a lot of hauls, so I have a lot of products. I'm a product junkie. But a lot of times products can really go bad, and a lot of people don't really realize or think about or talk about that products do expire, even though there's no expiration date on a lot of them. So basically the FDA does not require expiration dates on beauty products like skincare products, hair care products, makeup, things like that. What they do have is a PAO, which stands for period after opening. So if you've ever noticed on some containers, like on the back, normally in the back right corner, the bottom right corner on the back, there's like a little container that's looks like a lid open, and it has a number and then an M. Sometimes it's 6M, sometimes it's 12M, sometimes it's 24M. That means how many months that product is going to be good once it's opened. So one thing is, and I'm guilty of it myself, smelling products before I'm ready to use them. Like, I'll do a big haul and I want to smell the products immediately, but I have no plans on using them in however long. That's a no-no, because once you open that, once you break that safety seal or that seal of freshness, your product is starting to expire. And you're supposed to store your products in cool, dark places, which, I mean, I always knew about, but I never really thought too much about. A lot of times when I'm in the shower, I leave a lot of my products in the shower. I have a window in my shower where sometimes, if there's not enough room on the shelves that I have in the shower, I'll stick something up there and I leave it there. And the sun has been beaming on it for however long, and then I go to use it again. That is not sanitary and that's not safe. When you have something that's been sitting in the sun, bacteria is starting to grow and it's starting to warm up in a bad way, and it's just festering. So, and then you go to put that in your hair. Your hair is very sensitive. Your scalp is very sensitive. You don't want to put that type of stuff on your scalp and put that stuff in your hair. So you really need to pay attention to where you're storing your products. So first, one thing I would say is, when you're shopping, if you open the lid of something and you see that the seal is already open, which should be common sense, but a lot of people may not even think about it. If you see that that seal is already broken, or if someone's already lifted it up to smell it, don't buy it. If you want at that time, you can smell it, but pick up another one. That's what I do. I'll see that it's open. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll smell it. And I'm like, okay, it smells good. Because we're always interested in the smells. But I put that one back and I take one that does not have that seal broken. That seal will determine how long, because you don't know how long it's been there. So back to the storage. One thing that you have to think about is how it's stored inside of the store before you even purchase it. If it's stored on that top shelf closest to the light, that product is exposed to the light, and the closer it is to the light, the warmer it's getting. So it's already starting to, it hasn't been open, so it would be fresher, but it's still not, you're supposed to store it at certain temperatures, but if the light is beaming right down on it, you know, bacteria can still fester. Another thing that I noticed, I don't know if you remember when I bought this, like the first time I used it, I completely cracked it. I'm not even gonna open it. This is how bad it's cracked. You can kind of see in there. So this I need to throw out. It's not safe to use anymore. So this has been cracked and air has been getting in it, and it could be festering bacteria in here, and I just don't want to put this on my hair, so I'm going to throw this out. And then one thing you also should consider is that even though it doesn't have an expiration date, say you had bought some milk and the expiration date is for January 30th and today is January 5th. If that's the case, and you open that and you smell it, and you know, you know what that smells like, that rancid smell.
Oh my God!
If this starts to smell disgusting, would you still drink it just because the expiration date says something? So it's the same thing here. If this starts to smell or discolor, you probably shouldn't use it. This doesn't smell, but I will. When I first bought this, the scent was very, very, very strong. This one is not very strong at all anymore. And it's probably because it's been cracked and air's been getting in and out constantly. So another thing that I wanted to talk about, I just mentioned, was the color. So one thing that I did notice is I have this, it's the Eden Body Works Natural Pudding Souffle. When I bought this, it was like white. I don't know if you can see. This is the Natural Curl Defining Cream, which I have yet to use. Can you see the different colors? These are both the exact same color when I bought them. So this one, I'm not sure. I can't remember if I had this sitting in the window or what it is. I normally keep all of my things in my bathroom linen closet or under my sink in the cabinet. So I don't know. I could have done something wrong. I could have left it in the window. I could have left it sitting on the counter for a long time. I'm not completely sure, but I know it's not supposed to be that color. All right, so basically just be smart about when you buy products. First thing, make sure you're buying something off of a shelf that's not directly in the light. Make sure that that freshness seal is not broken. That is there for a reason. What actually prompted this is I went to the store and I was looking for the Camille Rose Naturals Moisture Milk. I saw this one, and the one next to it was yellow, like neon yellow, and you could see in there that the freshness seal had been broken. It was like pressed down in there. I don't know what someone did to it, but it was pressed down and then it completely turned yellow. Who knows how long it's been sitting on that shelf? It's completely turned yellow. So obviously I didn't buy that one. So that's number one. Make sure that that seal is intact. Make sure you're not buying something that's too close to the light. Do not open it until you are ready to use it, because once you use it, it's starting to expire minute by minute. If you can't remember when you bought something or the first time you opened something, I would say just throw it out. And if there is no period after opening symbol on the back of it and you can't remember, I would probably throw it out after 6 months once it's been opened, or 12 months, and let you make that determination. But you just have to be very careful about that. You don't want to put that on your hair. You don't want to put that on your skin, and then you can't sit there and wonder why these products aren't working. They're old, they do expire, even though the FDA does not require expiration dates to be put on them. And especially like really natural products, like I know Camille Rose Naturals is a very natural product. Make sure you're always shaking them up. You know, a lot of things that you put in the refrigerator, shake before use. Do the same thing with your products, because sometimes they separate and you don't want to put all of one part of it. You want all of it to be mixed in there, and you want all of it to do its job when it's in your hair, and you want everything to be clean and sanitary. Doesn't that make sense? So yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk about that because I was just, that basically me buying that Camille Rose product is what prompted it, because I just looked at it and I'm just like, I thought about it in the back of my mind, but I know I'm guilty of smelling products as soon as I buy them. When I'm in the store, it's like, you don't have to smell. I mean, I understand you don't want to buy a product that doesn't smell good, but at the same time, it's like, if it's already been opened, go ahead and sniff it, but buy a different one. But don't go opening packages in the store, like, because somebody's gonna buy it not knowing any better, and it's gonna be halfway expired by the time you even use it. Also, make sure, like, when you're using your products, I know this is probably really, really hard, like when you have products that you have to dip your hand in to get out, make sure your hands are clean. You don't, not to say that there's anything wrong with mixing products, but they're separate for a reason. So if I'm putting in my cream in my hair, I probably should rinse my hands off at least before I go put my hand in the gel, like, because I'm just gonna be mixing everything. And when you start mixing other products, or if your hands were dirty or whatever, bacteria is gonna grow even faster. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.